Do we think Taylor will appear on the halftime show?
No.
I don't think she'll appear on the halftime
With
show.
Kendrick Lamar.
Nope.
What I think will happen is that a little bit too much hanky-panky will show up about her being on the scene at all.
Here's the thing, they're gonna get the viewers because people think she's gonna show up and do the show, and she's not.
Hello again, everybody. This is the Tominator, Tom Churchillo. I have a little bit of a scratchy voice, maybe sound sexy, right?
Super sexy.
Sexy,
Sexy
The
Tom.
lovely Morgan's
Sexy
here.
Tom is on the
Morgan.
podcast.
I'm here.
Hi, Morgan.
Hey.
And Big Joe is here.
How are you?
Hey, Big Joe. And we have a special guest, Annie.
Hey.
The goat. Let me see your bling.
It's the goat.
Annie got the goat.
She's got a gold goat.
We'll get to you in a minute, Annie.
All right, good enough.
Our beverage of the day is
Let's do
Pure
this.
Life water.
How about High Noons,
High
Mr.
Noon.
Barstool Sports?
Can we not get
Dave
a Surfside
Portnoy?
moment?
Fuck Surfside.
Oh, I got the scrunchie on the
High
Surfside.
Noon is where it's at. This is what I exclusively served at my wedding.
We're going
We
to have
got
an
the champ
episode
and the gold goat.
in the future. Is bottled water a scam?
We'll
You
get
can
into
just drink out of
that.
the tap and it ain't no
I'm
matter.
super excited to get into that. There's going to be a Dr. Seuss
It's
reference.
a scam, but it's convenient.
All right. So let's get right down to it. But let's get started with our special guest, Annie. Welcome to the TomCast.
Thank you for
Are
having
you
me.
nervous?
I'm not really nervous. I'm more of just hoping that
You're going to be a
everything
big
goes
star
well.
tomorrow now.
Yeah. I'm hopeful that people stop
People
me on the
all over
street.
the world will know who you are.
Who is this
Yeah.
chick?
Annie Banana.
No, let's break into who I am.
All right, so let's we don't want to be too intrusive, but
Let's be
tell us
intrusive.
about yourself, Annie. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Fishers, Indiana, actually.
Indiana wants
Indiana,
me.
yeah.
You don't know who that song is? The R. Dean Taylor, 1970.
No.
Indiana.
I'm a big,
wants
like, Sublime, like, Annie's 12 years old, and 2 more she'll be.
Annie's got a gun.
Yeah, that one
And he's
too.
got a gun.
My Instagram is a Michael Jackson reference. Annie, are you okay?
That's what it is. I always thought it was like Yamaka. Like I never knew what
No,
it
it's
was.
yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm okay.
Spaces.
We need to form one, though. Brothers and sisters, how many?
2 older brothers, 1 younger sister.
They live in
Actually,
Indiana?
everyone was in Indiana up until a year ago. My younger brother, who's still older than me, but he's the youngest, he moved here. My oldest brother, who's 32, stays in Indiana, and Addie, my little sister, has been here her whole life.
All right.
Yep.
Good deal.
Yep.
Favorite subject in high school?
Favorite subject in high school was definitely nothing. What?
No favorites?
No, I did have a favorite. My favorite was definitely science class.
There you go.
As long as it wasn't the week where they were bringing that rat in that we had to dissect, that was a little too much. The smell of the formaldehyde really got me.
Did you play sports?
I played probably every sport under the sun. I only stuck to softball. And as lesbian as that is, I'm still straight and I'm terrible at softball.
For those who don't know, Annie's actually my ex-girlfriend.
We love lesbians.
That's what she
My
likes to
husband,
say. Yeah, no, we
just-
love a lesbian. Love all lesbians.
good
love
lesbian
gays.
will make me
Right.
mad.
We love everyone.
We love everyone. I just unfortunately was really bad at softball.
Tennis with most of the
But-
lesbians.
She's also now a baker and a chef in Sarasota.
Yeah, we need to know about this.
Tell them about
all
where
right,
you
What's
so,
the name of your
bake.
business?
I'm actually a local business owner. My business partner, her name is Kira. We own a business called Danny and Annie Baking Company. And it's actually a bakery that we work out of DeSoto, and we do baking and small time catering.
Now, is it
along with that.
retail? Like, can I walk in and get stuff, or is it?
So if you actually, right now I'm in DD Roasters, which is 1620 Main Street, Sarasota. All of my pastries and baked goods are going to be there. Looking at expanding, I do a lot of like off the cuff kind of catering events too when it comes to baked goods.
You have coffee?
Yes, we have coffee. That's actually my business partner owns a roastery. He owns a coffee company and he roasts his own beans. So everything is done in house. It's very local.
But if
it's
you go
amazing.
there, you gotta
What
eat her
time do you
cinnamon.
open?
Her cinnamon rolls
Yeah.
are fucking fire.
What time do you
they're
open?
awesome. So we open within 7:30 to 8 in the morning, depending on what day of the week you're going to get there, which is awesome because all those early time coffee drinkers have some place to go. But we're on the I would call it the north side.
It's
of
right
Main
across
Street,
from Orange Theory.
but it's right across from Orange Theory.
You open
yeah.
7 days?
7 days of the week. Yep.
No,
Yeah, and we
no
all
alcohol.
we're working on a beer and wine license actually, so you guys can hang out in the
Well, Big
courtyard
Joe
and have
loves
a
pastries.
little bottle of
Joe
champagne.
wants to know what pastries you got.
So my favorite, my recommendation is either the Dirty Slut cookie, which is essentially a cookie with just about anything that you can imagine that tastes delicious
Just
in
a little
it.
bit of everything.
That, or I would probably say the Shara-Soda Cinnabon. And the Shara-Soda Cinnabon is just big enough for 2 people to split, and it's a cinnamon roll.
So it's
that
good
is
enough
just-
for me then.
Yeah. It's just you.
I just started one end and go with this end.
Yeah, you're gonna have to buy 2 to call it a Shara-Soda.
And you got a website?
Working on the website, yeah, so people can put in the orders and everything.
What was that address again for our fans?
The address is 1620 Main Street for DD Roasters. That's where you're going to find a majority of my baked goods right now.
All right, so we're going to have
Yeah.
to check that out.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
please do. You got to. Go on the dark roast.
Well, welcome to the TomCast. You can tell your
Thank
grandkids
you.
that out there one day.
Oh, I will, yeah.
I was on that.
You get roasted on the TomCast.
So this is our Super Bowl preview episode, but so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on intrinsic stuff, but we're going to just very quickly. Pam Bondi, who's my favorite politician in America, was confirmed as Attorney General. She's from Florida.
Why is she your favorite?
Blonde, attrtive lawyer.
Because she's big tits.
Because
and
she's blonde and she's attractive.
But she's definitely not in your age
The
range.
exact reason why you don't vote for
She's
someone,
tall.
because she's a woman.
She's too old for me, though, but I like her. So she's Attorney General. The Senate,
hopefully.
it was a 54 to 46 vote.
Does she have good viewpoints?
Yeah, you have to at least appreciate what
I mean,
she
come on, big
stands
tits
for.
can't just get in the way of everything.
Can be why we're voting for things. Otherwise, women would vote differently.
No, it's not about that.
how big are her tits?
She's very well. No, she's very well qualified.
All right.
I was Attorney General of Florida for years before that, and I'm excited to have her as the chief law enforcement official in our country.
Which means
Yeah.
what? What does she do? What's that mean?
Basically, oversees Justice Department, all law enforcement at the federal level.
right.
So we're excited to have her.
Can I ask something?
Oh, go ahead.
No, it doesn't have to do with her. It has to do with the California wildfires. There was a lot of different feedback based on the woman that's in charge of that. Based on her history, it seemed like she was super well qualified. And a lot of people didn't think that she was.
Well, my issue on the California wildfires is, like, this stuff's been going on for a long time. This
Yes.
isn't just an isolated incident. They've been getting fires there for like 30, 40 years. Like,
What's the
we need
problem?
to figure out what the problem is. Like,
Why don't we have enough water there?
I was talking to 2 people from
Water.
California yesterday, and they said the water goes out in the ocean because it protects certain forms of wildlife. I don't know. But, like,
It's a reef system.
There's a huge ocean, like, right there. How can they not have enough water? Come on, man. I think California needs to get it together. They should call TominatorLaw.com.
I agree. You're going to be out there in your little firefighter suit?
Maybe I'll have to
Saving the
take the
women?
California bar exam. I usually
Rescue.
don't pass the
Your
bar. I
ass.
stop in and have a couple.
I can see you in a set of boots and an axe, a fire axe.
I'll straighten it out. Now,
Here's a fire on this wall.
I don't know. For those NBA fans, I know you ladies probably don't care about basketball.
I
but
love basketball.
There
Go
was
Pacers.
there was a huge trade in the NBA Saturday night when we were out. Morgan and I and her.
Anthony,
lo-
Davis,
yeah.
Anthony Davis and
It's like, where was I? Oh, I had
when
a
I was
night.
out with-
I had a night.
Anthony Davis was traded for Luka Doncic. And like
And LeBron James couldn't believe it.
Luka Doncic is not even 26 yet. He'll be 26.
Little baby.
And he's like one of the best players in the NBA. Anthony Davis is a great player too, but he's going to be 32 shortly. And like,
Is that old for basketball?
well, 6 years in sports is a lot.
A long time.
But also, like
for-
all these people whose eyes are on a new buck,
Yeah.
they're looking at all the old bucks trying to see how you're moving.
Okay.
Because they want to criticize you. They really do.
sure.
Am I wrong?
So don't get me wrong, Anthony Davis is a great player. He's 6'10", great offensively and
6'10"?
defensively. Yeah. Now Luka Doncic's I think 6'6". But Luke is one of the best players in the league. Like a lot of people were like, "Is there something we don't know here?" You know, he's a lot younger, but we'll see. So anyway, Luka Doncic's going to L.A. to play with LeBron James. So we'll see how that plays out.
Work well.
What's
for
up with LeBron and little Bronny? Is that dead?
LeBron is 40 years old. Even people who don't like him, he's still playing. I think he's the best player in the league now.
But what's up with his son?
You think that
His son is-
today and date he's the.
I think he's the best.
This is
But
what
did he
bothers
kinda
me.
like-
No,
did
this
he
is what
kinda
bothers me
think he,
about
like, paid people to get his
basketball
son
and
in?
situations like this is because you're going to look at his whole history to determine that he's the best right now because he's playing phenomenal.
He is.
And
he
he's
still
the
is.
best based on his history. But to continue him being in the league and giving him that nomination as the best, you're disrupting everyone else who's doing really well at a very, very young age to say, hey, he's got the come up coming. I can see this guy. He's working it. He's doing just like LeBron did.
It's amazing. He's 40 years old. The Lakers played the New York Knicks in New York last Saturday night. He destroyed them. And like, it's LeBron James just. There are no words for him. Like we're 40 years old in basketball. It's like 80 for regular people.
It's like 100 for the president.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta give him.
He's not wrong on the fact that as old as he is, the way that he is making those stat boards is very impressive. It deserves the clap.
I was a Michael Jordan guy for many
never
years.
was.
Like, you know, he was insane.
Yeah.
But LeBron is just sick.
His kid's not doing too well.
Well,
No,
that's
he's
what I was
starting-
asking. What's up with little Bronny?
Well, he played some minutes.
People like,
cute
people like
nickname.
you are looking to see how he's doing. He's not
I
even
don't
sure
pay
if this
attention to
is
shit.
the
I
career
couldn't
he
even tell you what
wants.
the kid fucking looked like.
A lot of people
All right?
say, "Oh, he's only in the league because of his dad." And
Yes.
I'm watching him.
He is, which is okay. Isn't
That kid has
do
some-
they do that in
Nepotism works
businesses?
when it comes to
In
the
fucking
LeBron is
every
gonna be
business
good.
in the
Yeah.
world has nepotism, so I'm not like upset about it.
No.
I'm just curious what's up.
He's going to be good. He's starting to play. The problem is he only played like half a year of college. He needs experience.
No, I was about to say he's going to be good as
He's
long
go-
as he dedicates stuff to
He's
it.
going to be good.
You think his dad would be riding his fucking asshole?
He's going to be a very
You
good.
think his dad
I'll
would be
go
like,
right-
hey, don't drop college, work this, because that's
Right,
what made me who I was.
dictating every fucking movie
You
made because it's a
watch-
representation of
Yeah.
him.
He's going to be good. Bronny
This is
James is
embarrassing
going to
if
be
he
good.
sucks. I'd be
Will he
embarrassed.
be an all-star? I don't know, but he's going to be a good NBA player.
Yeah, regardless, he's going to have a lot behind him.
Next topic is one that you ladies have no clue. Joe will.
Okay, we're dumbest.
When Joe and I were kids,
Tap out.
one of the greatest rock and roll bands in history
Oh, yeah.
for our older viewers is Creedence Clearwater Revival.
I feel like I've heard a song of
I've
these.
definitely
CCR.
heard that band. I know
Sing
that
it.
band.
I see a bad moon rising.
All right, what's wrong with your voice today?
Yeah, I'm a little
What have you been
raspy.
doing all week?
Seen the bad move.
I've been doing nothing.
That was good, actually,
You
Joe.
know, one thing I didn't know is I read this in the paper like a day or two ago is the bass player for Creedence was a guy named Stu Cook.
Credence isn't Creed, right?
It's Creedence. They
Okay,
were only
Stu
around
Cook.
for like 4 years, from like 68 to 72. They killed it. And Bruce Springsteen said they were just like the freaking best, for whatever that matters. But they were a great band. And their bass player, Stu Cook, I just read this yesterday. His house is for sale only like 2 minutes from here for $10 million.
Oh, the buy it, Tom.
He lives
Tom, buy
here.
it. Let's Airbnb it.
I want to buy Stu Cook's
How is
house.
that
We
not
could
a selling
Airbnb that
point?
shit for so much fucking money, and we could start with just a free weekend for my birthday, man. But
Yeah, and then we're gonna Airbnb it.
I'll
That's
help
where we
you
get the
property
cameo
manage it.
video
You know what it
for
is?
all of the
It's
Airbnb
like-
footage.
It's right before the.
Everyone wanted to have your birthday at a what do we talk? Whose name?
Credence.
Everyone to have a birthday at Credence's house.
He's only the bass player.
Yeah.
Tom, you could buy that shit.
I would like Stu Cook. I'm giving an open invite to come on the TomCast, and we can talk about the history of
Buy the
CCR.
house, invite him to the fucking house.
I can't.
Let him,
I was
let him
blown
buy
away.
the house after he
How does
buys
Stu
our.
Cook live? Why doesn't he come to karaoke with us, Joe?
I don't know.
Let's
We
DM
need
him.
to get
Why
him
doesn't
on.
Credence come for the
I'll
karaoke?
find their Instagram. I'll do my best.
You need to get Stu Cook to come to karaoke with
All right,
us.
I'll do it.
All right.
I don't think it'll be that hard.
I can't believe he lives on San Remo Drive. Or Terrace. It's like right before you go over the North Bridge to Siesta Key.
Yeah.
Hey, Credence, just in case you're wondering, you're pretty close to whatever
These
Tom
guys are
wants you
rock
to
and roll.
do.
You guys need to discover CCR.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're awesome.
After the podcast, we're going to look up CCR.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bad Moon Rising, Proud Mary, Born on the Bayou,
Proud
Up Around the
Mary?
Bend, Lodi.
Oh, I know Proud Mary.
People know. All right, enough
karaoke
Now
Proud Mary.
Now let's get to the main event. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
All right, first question is: do any of you know what Super Bowl this is?
56.
25.
Gotta be at least. Yeah.
Is it 59?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's almost
1966 is the
60.
first one.
I thought it was 56.
All right, who knows their Roman numerals from?
Don't look at me.
No. My apartment is in Roman numerals. I don't know where I live.
So it's LIX? It's LIX.
LAX, Joe, get it? L is 50, I is 1, and X is 10. So
It's
in Roman
1
numerals,
before 10
that's why
is-
the
makes it a-
59.
makes it a 9.
Super Bowl 59.
Yeah.
If it's XI, it makes it 11.
That means 12. I don't get how the math works.
Yeah, I don't either.
See if you guys can guess. Super Bowl 1, 1966.
Go Colts.
How much were the tickets?
Oh,
Super Bowl 1,
550. 550 bucks.
$80.
$12.
Shut
up.
Jesus
And
Christ.
they didn't sell out.
All right, what is it right
They
now?
didn't sell out.
I see now
That's even bigger.
now they say it's dropping for this game.
Okay, but what's the price? Why? With fucking
Yeah.
Taylor and
Drop
what's
it.
his
Enjoy
name?
your $350 ticket. It's
It's
dropped.
dropping with that little love fucking.
There's, I don't know what I'm saying. Here in
Here's
Florida.
the thing: if we're gonna talk about Taylor Swift, we're gonna give it a moment. So don't start this right
I need
now.
to, but
'cause
what
I'll
did the
go
tickets
on
We'll
my
get to Taylor in a
tangent.
minute.
What do the tickets cost? $12 at the beginning. What's it cost now?
Well, you can't buy them. You have to buy them aftermarket. You know?
You're not answering the question. What
Four
do
grand. 4 grand.
so 12 to 4,000?
A little bit more expensive than the Kentucky Derby.
Is that worth it? Would you ever do that if it was like a big team that you supported?
Supply and demand. I don't think I would. Like, you know, I'm not a big traveler. I just assume go to my local bar or go to Hooters.
It's nothing to do with traveling, Tom. Would you think it was worth it?
traveling. Because you're gonna spend $1,000 on a ticket, and then you spend $1,000 on a plane ticket, and then hotel rooms.
All right, see
You
if
have
you
to
guys
realize
can guess.
Indiana redirected their whole life whenever we got the Super Bowl.
I didn't even know you had one.
How many wings is it estimated that Hooters will sell on Super Bowl?
Oh, and like, what do you mean?
The whole country.
The whole
Oh, the
country.
whole world, the United States, 65,000.
2 million Hooters. Wait.
2 million wings?
Dollars or
How'd you
wings?
fucking
No,
look this
2
up,
million
Tom?
tons.
Are you making this
I
up?
know.
I know because I eat half
Tons?
of
That's insanity.
I know Hooters.
I know. He goes, I'm just guessing.
It's a Jeopardy
them.
category.
I ate.
He's like,
I
based
paid
on
for 40%
based
of those
on my wings, and then if you were to multiply
that.
that,
2
and
million
my
wings.
credit card.
what is the chicken industry doing? Are the eggs going
Do
to
you know
be
how many
cheaper
wings-
because?
Do you know
How
how
many
many-
chickens are we killing for the fucking Super Bowl?
And is that why our wings
And how many
our
are
eggs
tortured
so
animals?
expensive?
Like, we're beating those things and like
Tom,
putting
is
them in
that
little
why
tiny
our
fucking
eggs are
cages.
so expensive? I'm a baker. I need to know.
Yeah, they
All
say
for
eggs
Super
are
Bowl.
expensive.
That's right. She's a baker.
Yeah, you think eggs are expensive? We used to throw those things on the neighbors that we didn't like, and
Yeah.
now all of a sudden I can't pay for that. I've got to up my cookie prices because of eggs.
Do you know how many wings they think the whole country will consume on Sunday?
Is this a guess or an accurate?
No, I read
answer?
it.
Okay, well, it's fucking Hooters is 2 million. I'm guessing
2
20.
billion.
What?
You gotta think. You said in the world.
Everybody wants wings on Super Bowl.
Chicken wings.
All right, we need to
he
get
said
it.
eggs.
All right, let's start with Joe. What's your favorite Super Bowl food?
Oh yeah.
Oh, football food.
Let's get into it.
Shrimp.
I'll tell you what, wings and shrimp, yeah.
Morgan,
Shrimp.
what's your Super Bowl?
I like the layered dip. Like any
Which
dip
one?
with like a lot of cheese and salsa, like or a good onion dip. Bacon wrapped dates. My mom makes
I
a
like the
mean
buffalo-
bacon
I like
wrapped
the-
date.
A buffalo dip.
Annie, I know the answer to this.
What's my answer,
Pigs in a
Tom?
blanket?
No, you would think. I
What?
make a banging pigs in a blanket, but my actual favorite thing for the Super Bowl is my own buffalo dip.
Oh,
I
that's
make
good.
my
Yeah,
own
buffalo
sauce.
Do you have your special dip?
I do. I
Is
make
it
my own
trademarked?
sauce
Do
and
you need a
everything.
lawyer?
The beauty of my buffalo chicken dip is that I actually started from an online recipe and I screwed it up. And the way that I screwed it up turned into this like beautiful blessing
Love it.
of like saucy deliciousness, like a little bit too
Maybe
much
you
cream
ought to make-
cheese.
maybe the bakery goods ought to be stuffed with buffalo dip.
Oh yeah, if they need to be, they will be.
Annie, I noticed your shirt. Not to change the subject.
Yo, you want to talk about my shirt?
The Moose Lodge 1319.
She's a moose.
Yeah.
Are you a moose?
I'm a moosette. I'm a really big believer in the Moose Lodge.
The
I think.
Fraternal Order of Moose.
Yeah, they don't just do great things for the community.
We
They
help
do great
kids.
things for my personal life.
That's Moose Lodge 13 and Sarah 1319.
Yeah, Moose Lodge
I'm gonna end up
1319.
being a
If you need a
608.
voucher,
I'm a 608 member.
My name's Annie.
I want to be a 608.
He's got a member.
You're gonna
Do you
be
have a member?
Yeah.
Sure.
Everyone take your cards out. Yeah.
I'm a
We
loser.
support the Moose.
So if anyone's wondering how I got on this podcast today, it was a full-blown moose inauguration.
Let's support all Moose.
I got a
Moose.
Chick-fil-A.
Me and my niece. Me and my nieces.
What are two moose called? Moose. What's a female moose? Moose.
A mouse.
All right. When are we going to talk about Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl?
Well, let's
right,
talk
what's about to
Taylor.
happen?
Do we think Taylor will appear on the halftime show
No.
I don't think she'll appear on the halftime
with
show.
Kendrick Lamar?
Nope.
What I think will happen is that a little bit too much hanky-panky will show up about her being on the scene at all.
Here's the thing. They're going to get the viewers because people think she's going to show up and do the show. And she's not, because she's not an asshole, and she's not going to take away from her man's really big, important day that he has worked so incredibly hard for. And when people say
so incredibly
he's-
hard for
but
is
whatever.
funny.
But
I mean,
like, it's
it's
his
not like
moment.
he's worked
She
hard
has her
for it.
moments, and he
Yeah,
has
for the
his,
fourth,
and he
third,
has
or fourth
his
year in a
moments.
row, yeah.
But and he's
But
not going to
I
propose
agree
to her
with
if his
you.
team wins, because then that would be taking away from his team's moment. That would be really fucked
also
up.
be taken away from
by the
her
way,
moment.
If
You have
he
to realize
proposes
that
on Super Bowl, he's a
not
fucking
going to.
loser. Like
He's not
anyone that
go-
proposes
he's
on
not going
Valentine's
to.
Day, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, because you
All
wanna
right?
tap out
Don't
two
take
dates at
away
once.
from what the day is.
The truth of the matter
You
is,
can bet that he proposes. You know what your odds
He's
are?
not going to fucking propose.
here's
No.
the thing.
Imagine
What-
he takes
what-
that
you
moment
have
away from
two-
his
You
teammate.
have
But
two of the
take the
biggest
odds
people
off.
in pop
He's an
culture
asshole.
right now.
What are the odds?
They don't need
If
to
you
share
bet $100
this date.
that he proposes, guess how much you get back if he does?
How much?
200.
800.
Okay, he is not proposing
The
tomorrow.
oddsmakers
He's
think.
not going to take away that moment from his team and to make it completely about him and his now
No, she's
almost
right,
wife.
because
Guess how
here's the
much
thing,
odds
He
are?
would be
Do you know how-
such an asshole. And I don't know anything about him. I've never followed him. If he does it, I think he's a fucking piece of shit.
He's
and a
not going
loser.
to do it, and you don't have to say he's a piece of shit because
If
you're
he-
right. If he did, he is.
I wouldn't think he would.
Because it would be weird. He's taking it away
The
from his
reason
teammates.
that he would. Here's the thing.
It's very obvious.
I hate
Unless
to
he's
say
a
this.
narcissist,
I'm
and
a
I
huge
know a few.
football girl. I don't need to watch football from Taylor Swift. I love football. I'm a Colts fan. My team is terrible.
Peyton Manning, is that your hero?
Oh, that's my freaking. I love that. I love that man to death.
I
Him
know-
and
I know
Eli were
Peyton.
the first Travis and Jake. Like, it's beautiful to watch both of those boys do their thing.
Yeah.
The thing is,
When
it's
the
never
All-Star
going to
game-
happen.
Yeah.
Because in the same regard, no offense, we as a community, her excluded, love football. The people that love Taylor Swift are a lot louder and they're a lot harder than football players are, which is fully saying something.
Right,
It's
right,
saying
right.
something huge. She doesn't need to share the day that she gets engaged.
She's gonna have an intimate
with
day like Selena
football
Gomez
people.
did.
She doesn't give a
Like,
shit.
are you fucking kidding me? She wants to just be there to have like such a good time and support him and celebrate, and then have her own engagement, like probably a year from now.
and
I think it's gonna be a year
Travis
from
and
now.
Taylor
We got
both
some
need to
Taylor
keep.
Swift stuff I need to address.
They need
What?
to keep their things separate.
What, that she
And they're going to.
defriended Blake Lively?
Well, that was who
that little
sat.
cheating hoe.
That
was
was who sat
BS
next
and-
to her last year.
Blake Lively's a cheater,
Blake
and I'm saying it
Lively,
here. She fucking cheated on Ryan Reynolds
Oh, we don't know
with
that.
Justin Baldoni. She was flirting with him in the text, and that's why this whole fucking thing is happening. Little cheater. I know it.
She sat next to Taylor
She's
at
definitely
last
trying to
year's
cover
Super
her shit up.
Bowl.
She's covering shit up, blaming it, ruining the movie. I'm over it. Move on with your
ruining
life.
the movie you hated it the moment
No,
it
that
came
movie
out. That was
sucked.
funny.
But
she was
she-
like,
they ruined-
that movie sucked. And
they
then all of
ru-
a sudden there's BS going on around it. She's
Because
like,
they took
she
away
ruined the
what
movie.
it was supposed
She
to be
ruined the
like.
movie. You didn't like it anyways.
Let's help battered women, and it definitely didn't. No one's giving a fuck about these women getting beat. They're worried about Blake Lively cheating.
you
They
allowed
totally
that.
took
Don't tell
away.
her what we feel.
They totally took away from the film. This girl's a bitch.
I see ratings going up.
This girl's a person that really gives that much.
Do you know what the odds are of Taylor going on up with Kendrick Lamar at halftime are?
What are the odds, Tom?
12%.
10 to 1.
I was
You bet 100, you get 1,000.
So what'd you bet?
I didn't bet that. I
Liar.
What'd you
Joe?
He gave me money to bet. I swear to secrecy. No.
You know what the over-under is on how many times?
drink.
How many times they will show Taylor on TV during the game?
Twice.
Oh,
Twice, and both
15.
times if he gets
6.5.
15.
So if they show her 7
Seconds?
times, you win.
Super
No.
Bowl, I
No.
think 15.
If they show her on TV,
6.5 is fucking
15.
It's stupid. It is extraordinarily dumb.
every time he gets a catch, they show up.
There is, listen, everyone allowed this to
what
happen
is it,
during the
6.5?
NFL,
6.5
during a
times.
regular season.
Yeah.
It's not.
So that means they're thinking he's going to get 6.5 catches.
now, if they show her 7
doesn't-
times, you win the bet.
The moment that he's on,
Wow, I
that
think it's
means
gonna
that
be
it's going to
15.
cut
Well, they're going to show her walking in 100%.
That is so
They're
stupid
going to show her
to
sitting down
think that
next
that's
to
actually what's
whoever.
going to happen.
Anytime she
And whoever
cheers.
has the money on that,
It's going
you
to
better
be
go
like,
for the under.
15.
it's going to be 4 automatic.
15.
You have to realize too that the people that run the Super Bowl hear this. They don't want their Super Bowl, their actual acts of playing.
Well,
because
yeah.
the football industry as a whole has so much money backed behind it that if they were to go forth and actually
This is huge money behind this.
well, yeah, because if they were actually going to cut TV time to give to her
I heard
instead
there's
of
going to be
actually
the Tominator Law halftime show.
it might as well be. But to dedicate it to her when they actually have serious things going on, serious plays, serious things that actually that people care about when it comes to football.
I heard she generated like an extra 300 million this year.
From women that
Probably
don't
more
give
than
it,
that.
it doesn't fucking matter
So
because
I
the
heard
know
that
moment
they're
young girls
actually
know.
going to
that
win
they
because
either
if
get
they win, they get more money and everything in the fucking world is about money. And you know I'm right.
yeah, and,
Or sex.
It's all a fucking scheme.
All right, let's
and
talk
then
about,
whenever they get divorced,
let's talk about
then
some
what the fuck
gambling.
happens?
The point spread on the game is Kansas City's favored by 1.5, 1.5 points.
Really? Really?
Joe, what do you feel about that?
I think Philly's going to kill him. I hope Philly beats him. I
I
want a
concur.
Buffalo to beat him.
Morgan, no.
I don't know shit about shit.
I think Philly's going to kill him.
Here's the tea.
Eagles.
Philly is going to kill him, and I wish all of their fans would shut up as
The
they
over
did.
under on the game
That's
for
how I
points
feel.
scored is 48.5. Joe, anything?
I'll tell you what, I like overs, and that one I'm not so sure I can.
Well, I think Philly's
think
good for
over's
35 by themselves. I like the over.
I'll go over.
The game's being played in New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Major Caesars.
It's important to know where it's played for the weather.
There ain't no weather going to be a factor. It's in a dome.
That's great.
Do you know who John Batiste is?
Batista?
Batiste.
No.
He's from New Orleans. He's singing the national anthem.
Oh.
You can bet on how long the national
Sounds
anthem
like
is.
not a celebrity.
How long
so.
is it supposed to be? Like, what's
Well,
the standard
The
running?
over-under is
120.5
120.5 seconds.
But what's the, like, normal? Like, oh,
It depends on the singer.
Can you see?
You can drag that out. It's like anything else. You can drag it out.
Yeah, I bet you can.
I've done it.
Or you can speed it up.
Yeah, whatever you're in the mood for.
Depends if you're whipping it out and dragging it.
Tell us, Joe.
So let's talk about what we call prop
Oh,
bets.
my God. That would suck.
The first touchdown, if you bet Saquan Barkley of the Eagles to score the first touchdown, you get it's plus 400. So if you bet 100 and he gets the first touchdown, you get 400.
Yeah, but if I bet it on Tominator Law, then what do I get?
then you get $1 million.
I'm going to go to the Kentucky Derby with that.
God, let's negotiate those tickets.
Travis Kelce first touchdown plus
Oh,
1,000.
that's not happening. That's not even kind of happening.
I don't know anything about his position, so I could not vote.
MVP of the game, Pat Mahomes of the Chiefs is a huge favorite, plus 105. He's won the last 2 MVPs of the
Because
last.
the refs are going to see that.
I don't know. I mentioned this last week. The Kansas City Chiefs have won the last 2 Super Bowls, and no team has ever won 3 in a row.
So this
No,
would
yeah.
be historical.
And they won't. Here's the thing: is
Right?
they're not going to win it. They're going to be very, very, very close.
Why do you think they're not going to win it?
I don't think that they're going to win it. Is
I think
because
the
I
Eagles
actually
are better.
Have the Eagles played any? What's the most recent Super Bowl Eagles were in?
They won it I want to say 4 years ago, maybe.
So not with the Chiefs in the last 2 years.
No.
They didn't play them.
2 years ago they were up.
I know.
against-
I think they got a lot of motive to
barely
win the
lost. There was
third.
like a
That'd be
bogus-
a big deal.
lost
Here's
by
the thing:
3,
is a
right?
lot of people watch games like that and they assume to
lost by
themselves
3.
like
It's a very
they're
close
going
game.
to
They lost
win
by 3 a couple
because
years
they're
ago.
so angry that they didn't win the last time.
Right.
You know,
it never happens because they
Eagles
end
are a
up
much
getting a
better
little bit more
team
pissed
now
off
than
at their own
they were
actions.
3 years ago.
They get really in their head.
And I
The only
can't
reason
see
got
that I
Saquon
think that
Barkley.
it'll be
Yeah.
an Eagles win
Yeah, I can't see
is because of the
I
fact that
think
the
Eagles
country's so hard because because they have male
want
watching
Buffalo back,
and
but I
then
don't
they
think
have the
Buffalo
women's
would have ever
group
beat
rooting for
Philly
Taylor.
anyway.
The Eagles are going to win.
I think Buffalo would have given Philly
Well,
a
we'll
But
find out
the
tomorrow.
Chiefs are going to play a
Sunday.
pretty good game.
What time's the game start?
6:30.
What's up with this shit? 6 p.m. games on a Sunday. Can
it's
we
all-
fucking get
Talking
Monday
about
off
the
work?
fact that it's always
You got
been the
Monday
exact
off.
But
same
Monday
every
should
year.
just in general.
Tom hasn't told us
It
we got
should be
Monday
like
off.
New Year's Day. Don't you think they should give people that day
Tom,
off?
I'm just
Like,
curious.
people like
Tom,
Trey, who suck as a boss, are like, you better be at work at 6
Hey,
a.m.
Tom,
And I'm like,
I'm
fuck
curious.
that shit. We're all watching
I'm
the game with
curious. Can
each
I
other.
ask you a question on your
All right,
podcast?
go ahead.
Are you giving your employees Super Bowl Monday off?
No.
Yeah, he's just like Trey. He sucks.
Are you prone?
Gotta earn.
Are you prone to more
I'll give you-
hungover employees
get to
than you
come in
are?
late.
any-
No, they
I think
get to
it should
come
be
in
a
late.
holiday.
Tom, let me ask you a question. When is your most hungover employee? Like, give me 2 days out of the year.
Oh, who is me?
No, when?
No employees
Well,
might have ever been hungover.
No.
I think it should be a
I'm the
national
only one
holiday
with a
like
lock on it.
President's
I'm
Day.
the only one with a lock
MLK
on his
Day.
door.
I'm
It
the
should be-
champ.
It should be Super Bowl Day.
Let's talk about
I'm the only employee with a lock on his
if you're
door.
ever injured on
SpongeBob hangs
On
out
your
the
way home.
Injured on
bathroom.
the way.
Bob has a lock
Oh,
on
he
his
doesn't
door, but it's the
masturbate in the
bathroom.
office anymore?
Oh, you're not allowed to say
Let's
that.
talk
It's a
about-
joke. It's a TV show.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
everyone relax.
if
We're
you're injured
gonna
on
cut
your way
that
home
out.
from the
TV
Super Bowl in your Uber. Call TominatorLaw.com.
He's the champ.
I'll get it done for you.
Oh, for sure.
boy.
I will be
champ.
working on Super Bowl Monday.
Yeah.
No, he won't. I'm going to make sure he
Until you're
doesn't.
with me and I get you way too
The
fucked up,
champ.
which is my plan with my.
I'm going to make him fall asleep at the bar.
I've never been hungover, so I don't know what that means.
Aren't you starting golf at like 9 a.m. and they're going to meet me for
No,
brunch at
we
1?
can't off. We're playing golf Super Bowl morning.
Yeah. And then you're going to meet me for the party.
That's right.
Yeah. Good luck.
Plenty of gas in the tank.
Plenty of gas in the tank. We got a
Wait, Tom, we
a
didn't get
keg. We're doing keg stands.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see
I
you
literally
both
sent
do
a
a
video
keg
of me
stand.
doing a cake stand. I was like, can we get one? Tom, can I ask you, what is your absolute favorite thing to make during the Super Bowl?
I don't cook.
Do you buy anything from Publix?
What's your favorite thing to eat during the Super Bowl?
I like I
Anything
love
you get
wings,
his hands
Hooters
on.
wings.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got that,
Naked
Tom.
plain.
Take out the titty
You like
wings.
them naked?
What do
You
you
like
like?
them plain?
I like them naked.
Yeah,
I
that
bet.
means no makeup, right?
If Annie served you wings naked, would that
That'd be
make
good.
you happy?
Is
The
Annie naked?
wings are
Is
mean.
Annie naked or the wings are naked?
Both. Both.
Well, this is a family program.
Oh God. Whatever. Let them learn.
No, I like I love dip.
I want two
I like sour
thighs.
cream and onion dip. I like dip.
What
I
about the
like
breasts?
Two breasts. I'm sorry. We go to intermission right now.
Intermission.
shit. I like dip. I like shrimp.
Oh my God.
So, Tom, can I ask you a
Sliders.
question?
Sliders.
Annie has a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to know your absolute favorite Super Bowl memory, like a party you were at or wherever. Like, I want to.
I'll tell you my favorite.
And who
I-
was in the competition? I want to know.
I went to the Super Bowl.
You went?
I went.
You were there?
I've been to a few Super Bowls, and
Okay.
the 49ers were playing in New Orleans, and the bars in New Orleans don't. This is in New Orleans. This game, the bars don't close.
oh,
They
that's
don't-
awesome.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
We please, I can imagine. Can I go for like 3 weeks with you? Please?
So I went, and I'm partying with the 49er players. There's all women everywhere.
Wait, this is a good memory.
It was very good memory.
His voice. So what happened?
So the girls were like lined up in the hotel, waiting for their next claim check.
Waiting for a coat check and a clean check.
Okay, next. 10 minutes.
Wait, why did you get to go? Did you just buy tickets? Did you go
No,
with a
don't
friend?
interrupt him. Let him live. We'll ask after.
All right, yeah.
Keep telling the story, and then
He had a very wealthy boss, Mr. DeBartolo.
I went to
DeBartolo.
I went to the Super Bowl and I don't know. I went to a couple of them, but the best part of it was not the game.
I bet.
And we wouldn't go all week. We were going there like Thursday night,
Oh yeah.
so we would have been there tonight.
Well, Tom, why aren't we there? Come on, I'll
'Cause
literally ditch my
DeBartolo's-
husband in a
DeBartolo's
Tom
there.
second.
Why didn't
Take me
you?
to the plane now. I
Why
won't
didn't
even
you
tell him where I
fly
am.
out your beautiful staff to the
could be in
Super
Harrods
Bowl?
right
I'll
now.
wear Tominator shirts everywhere. I will promote you.
You know,
I will pass out your business cards. I will be
Southwest
working.
Airlines from Tampa direct to New Orleans used to be like $99. Now it's like $600.
All right, I'll get my
What
own
you talking
flight.
about,
Just give me the
Willis?
ticket.
She's not
I'll
buying
get my
her
own
own flight.
We'll get our
Don't
own
even
flights.
worry about her.
I'll get
Yeah,
our own flights.
Trey will get our flights.
And then, Trey will get our flights, and he'll get us the tickets to the game.
Super Bowl.
Super
You know
Bowl.
why they call it Super Bowl?
Why?
I told the story on that prior episode. It wasn't called the Super Bowl at the first couple games.
I bet.
Yeah.
It was called the football championship game, and then there's this. When Joe and I were kids, there
the
was
Super Bowl.
these rubber balls
Super Bowl.
that you could bounce, and they called them Super Balls. And then the owner of the Kansas City Chiefs was a guy named Lamar Hunt. He's dead now, but his heirs own the team, and his kid's out in the street like bouncing the ball, and his father's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Playing with my Super Ball." And the father goes, Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
You're trying to pull your
That's
hair. That
actually
doesn't
cute.
exist.
He's twirling it. He's like, oh my God.
Jerk.
Is it the Super
Let's talk about what you talking about, Willis. Now, three-peat. Let's talk about three-peat.
Three-peat.
If the Chiefs win, this will be their third in a row, a three-peat.
She's
All right.
winning.
That's
Well,
not gonna-
we'll
that's
find
not
out
gonna
Sunday.
happen.
I kind of want them to just because
They
no one
want
wants
it to be
them
a conversation, but it's never going to happen.
It's not
The
going to happen.
Chiefs ain't going to get it done. I respect the Chiefs winning two in a row.
You
and
know the Kelsey brothers'
I like
names?
Travis, Jason, and Travis. They got a competitive podcast, so we don't talk about them on this
Yeah,
show.
fuck that shit.
Jason's winning this round.
They get big time guests. Like, why aren't they coming on my show? LeBron, where are you? I know basketball better than this Kelsey brothers. You should be on this program.
See, that's the thing. Why are you mad at the Kelseys for not being on it? You didn't get mad at
Come
the
on, LeBron.
LeBrons.
Let's talk about your son, Bronny. I know all about it. He's going to be good.
But Tom, did you see that where he was saying to Travis, he was like, hey, the reason, or he wasn't saying the reason, he goes, I want you to play a great game, but I want the Eagles to win. You know what I mean?
I just
So
shout out
if you
to
were, I
LeBron.
want to ask a question. If it was your close brother and you guys did the same thing
Me
your
and my
whole
brother don't get
life,
along.
and you and your brother did the same thing your whole life, are you rooting for the other team or are you rooting for your brother and why?
I don't know that I would root for my brother.
Give me your phone. Oh,
We got spillage on lane 23.
I'm getting you a new sticker.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, we need to give some
Or
shout outs.
sticker.
Let's give a shout out to Strong Roofing, the premier roofing company in Southwest Florida. Morgan,
I'm on my
Give us a
fourth,
shout out.
fourth sticker.
Shout out to Strong Roofing. They've
Licensed-
been around for 12 years and
Licensed,
counting in Sarasota,
insured.
licensed and insured. They're always like looking to help you out and do the best and make sure you're happy.
Roofs are
Follow the
strong.
rules.
Stickers
Roofs-
are weak.
The stickers are weak as fuck because Trey is cheap when it comes to the fucking stickers. But I'll always give you extra when they
can
fade.
you go online and buy I'm on a roof shirt?
You can't, but if you see me out at a bar on Main Street and you're nice to me and maybe buy me like a shot or two, I might find a way to get
Mollinator-
Two is better
the
than
Mollinator
none.
wants
lemon
one.
drop.
Also, if she
I
takes
will.
a shot, she throws it up now. So maybe just get her a Surfside or a High Noon.
Get me a drink and I'll get you a shirt. But Trey's cheap with the shirts too, so you gotta go through me.
What if I get you some of that?
And Eddie, we need to give another shout out to your.
Very good.
What time do you guys close?
So we close at 3 p.m. for
It's a
the
coffee
coffee
shop.
shop upstairs. Yeah. We're open 7 in the morning on weekdays, and then weekends we're open at 8 in the morning. It's a very
No
sassy,
mimosas on
beautiful
Sunday?
staff.
Not
I hate
yet.
to tell, not yet. We're very happy to open mimosas up the moment we got our beer and wine license. It's great. The customer is not always right.
No.
Yeah.
She makes really good syrup for the
Do
coffees.
you have
And then
outside seating or just?
We have outdoor seating,
do.
and we do not have any indoor seating. So the beauty of it is you walk into the establishment, you're able to order a coffee and a pastry, and then the other area is meant for an art gallery, which is beautiful. But we have a small courtyard, and there's plenty of public seating.
But
in
then
there.
separately, if you ever want to hire Annie like
For
ad
catering?
hoc to do catering, we actually for Strong Roofing for one of the chili cook-offs we were a part of had her make little I'm on a roof cookies, and they were sugar
Yeah.
cookies. She like literally hand wrote "I'm on a roof," which is like our slogan or whatever.
Yeah.
And everyone loved them. The kids were absolutely obsessed with them. So if you ever want to hire her to like help with your business and like make something cute that's like part of it, she can do that for you.
Yeah, I'm able to put people's
Customize
company's
it.
logos
absolutely.
onto
And
the
that was like
cookies.
hand drawn shit. She
And
did.
Yeah,
yeah.
gluten-free
So
products.
whenever I have gluten free and I have vegan,
get
which is
Tominator.
amazing.
What does gluten-free mean? Is that a scam? Like,
means you're a loser.
No, I mean it's not necessarily a scam, but at the same time, it's kind of
Whatever.
like it's dependent.
If you want to pretend to be gluten free, she can do it.
Yeah, I make a really mean gluten free
She does make good shit.
dark
What does
chocolate.
gluten-free mean? Is that like what's not in it?
Gluten, honey.
What the fuck is gluten?
Okay.
So gluten is
Now,
formulated
what is
in
hummus?
bread.
I have a girlfriend that likes hummus. Like, what is fucking
What girlfriend, Tom?
hummus?
Fucking whore.
He's like, let's not
What
talk
is
about gluten
hummus?
anymore. My
That's-
girlfriend
it's a
doesn't like
chickpea.
hummus.
No one knows what it is.
Hummus is chickpea.
Everyone knows what hummus
I'm
is. It's
dumb and I
blended
even
up
fucking
chicken.
know that.
It's a fancy way of saying sperm.
Wait, can I? Yeah. Really quickly.
I don't think she wants it.
I think she might, Tom. For anybody who believes they're gluten free but not gluten intolerant, I would just like to let you know that anytime you buy something with double O flour, you're buying something that's essentially zero gluten.
Get Tom a drink.
I gotta say this.
I think we better.
We're done. Get the fuck out
I
of here.
gotta say this
I think
before
we
we
better
wrap
get
up
the
this.
hell out of
For
here.
those out there, it ain't about the money.
No.
I want to help people.
It's about the
What are
gluten.
you talking about?
If you're in legal trouble, or,
With gluten?
No, I'm talking about Tominator law.
If you got a gluten problem, come
if-
see the law.
That's what I thought he was saying.
If you're injured and an insurance company don't want to pay, come to me. Or if your insurance don't want to pay for your damage to your home, don't worry about the money. I'm here to help you.
Thank you, Tom.
I will
hot.
fight to the death for you.
Yes.
Tom
I'm the
fought to
champ.
the death for me, and I consider him to be the champ.
All right, let's go to Bruisers.
We have to go to Brewster's now.
Super Bowl preview. Super
Bowl weekend.
I gotta make my prediction before we wrap up.
Yes, actually, Tom already lost because he
Let's-
originally said
let-
Miami.
Let's record this
Stupid.
prediction.
Yeah.
Philadelphia 35, Kansas City 21.
Okay, you
Let's-
sell yours.
Joe, you hear that? Let's
Oh boy, let's see.
35-21. Go Birds.
Let me say 31 to 20. They're
Morgan,
gonna win by 11.
Well, I want which one's Travis Kelce?
Fill it.
Kansas City.
All right, I want Kansas to win. I think they're gonna be 36, and then the other team is gonna be 27.
And Annie,
I'm talking 28 to 34.
who do you like to win?
I want the Chiefs to win, but I think the Eagles are going to do it.
So you're saying the
The
Eagles?
Eagles are going to get the 34.
All right. We'll have to replay this next week and see if anyone picked it.
Let's go.
All right, everybody.
Super excited to get super
Hey,
hammered
yeah,
with
yeah,
Tom
one
on
final thing
Sunday and make sure that he loses.
Be
And if
safe,
not, I don't
everyone.
know.
Be safe. Don't drink and drive. You can
Uber
always
eyes.
Uber. Don't be
Uber
fucking
eyes.
dumb.
Yeah.
One Uber is one
Tominator
drink.
Law is actually sponsoring a YouTube code or an Uber code,
I will
and so
Uber.
he'll make sure that you
Joe
guys
will
get
come
home
pick you up.
safe.
An Uber a day keeps the fuzz away.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day, everybody.